Sometimes music is the only medicine that our heart and soul needs, isn't it? So, if you are also someone who is eager to know about the things that are happening in India in the field of music, then watching this video is definitely going to be your productive and interesting thing. Hello everyone and welcome back to today's video, where I start a new series to cover all about the different categories under Forbes 30 under 30, so that people who wish to be part of it know the details, know about the people who have been in this list, and also most importantly, understand that you can make it here only if you enjoy what you do and if you follow your passion. I will be talking to you about different startups in the field of music, about the stories of their owners, and also about what you can be doing in this industry if you have interest in this. To tell you a bit about me, I am Gayatri Chauhan and I am going to take you through this tour. So, let's break down this industry. Music is a form of art that uses sound organized in time. Music is also a form of entertainment that puts sounds together in a way that people like, find interesting, or dance to. Most music includes people singing with their voices or playing musical instruments such as piano, guitar, drum, or violin. Let's not much talk about technical things, and without further delta, let's talk about people who made in Forbes 30 in music category. So the first person is none other than Ritviz Srivastava, an Indian songwriter, electronic musician and record producer from Pune, Maharashtra, India. Ritviz was born in Dharbanga in the Indian state of Bihar and brought up in Pune, Maharashtra. His mother, Mrs. Anvita Bharti, is a classical vocalist and teaches performing arts as a lead teacher at Delhi Public School, Pune. His father, Mr. Pranay Parsoon, is a trade finance manager and also plays tabla. This resulted in exposure to music from early age. He started learning music at the age of 6 and went on to be tutored by Pandit Uday Bhavalkar in Drupad subgenre of Hindustani music. He composed his first song at the age of 10. Born to musician parents, Srivastava's journey began early. He composed his first song at 11. He used to wake up every morning to his mother's riyaz. So while he explored and experimented with Western music as a teenager, his classical roots stayed with him. Known for his lyrical fusion of Indian and electronic dance music, he has released 18 songs by the age of 24. As one of the few torchbearers of the EDM classical fusion genre in the country, he has released 4 albums to the date. He says, "The music I compose or produce is a reflection of my life. Whatever happens with me finds its way into music." The 2017 hit indie number Ud Gaye put Srivastava on the Indian music map. Since then, he has become one of the most streamed indie artists on Spotify and has had over 200 million streams across platforms. In 2020, Srivastava curated his own music and comedy festival called as YUV Fest in collaboration with Bacardi India, and also produced a lockdown-inspired mini web series called as Cabin Fever in collaboration with Jugaad Motion Pictures. The latter had over 500,000 views on YouTube. His songs encapsulate the rich heritage of Indian culture. Being one of the most talented artists in the country, he has an eye and ear for what's cool. By bringing uniqueness to his work, he isn't the one to go with the flow, but he creates his own flow. The second one who made in this Forbes 30 is Malvika Manoj, a 27 years old singer, songwriter, composer. Malvika Manoj, aka Mali, one of the most recognized faces in English music scene in India, a BBA graduate who has created a space in this world by making her passion as her profession. Being inspired from legends like A.R. Rahman, Dhanush, and Sapta to work with them has set an example that hard work really pays off. She had been listening to music heavily since childhood. She grew up listening to electronic music. Her style of music is reminiscent of the time that once was. This is because she began writing and composing since she was 16. Her influences continued to evolve. Being one of the most recognized faces in English music circuit in India, moved from Mumbai to Chennai in 2015 to make more space for music in her life. Till then, she sporadically worked with the likes of A.R. Rahman, Dhanush and Sapta. But for her, music was still a hobby. She quit her job as a podcast producer to pursue her passion for music. She tries to bridge the gap between familiarity and newness. She says, "In my heart, I know I am a pop girl, but I have had phases of listening to different genres and thus got inspired from them." While her work was paused during the pandemic, she plans to release her album this year, tours extensively and collaborates with artists globally. She aspires to direct her own music video one day and find another channel to express her creativity. Musical genius A.R. Rahman is one of Mali's inspiration. A.R. Rahman says, "Few artists lean on and believe in themselves. When they do, it becomes evident in their music. Mali is one of them. Whether it's her art or the way she performs, she has a strong sense of personal conviction. She is one of those artists who is evolving into something profound, especially when it comes to her songwriting and artistry. Breaking into music industry is harder than any other. Competition is high, but if you hone your craft, network with right people and put in hard work, here are some careers to consider and what compensation you can expect. If you have a real passion and love for music, then nothing can stop you to make a career in music. Then also, if you are confused and want to know more about all the options which are available here, then you must watch this video. First, you can become a music producer. Producer understands both creative and business parts. He has to maintain an environment which helps to express themselves on platform. He also assists an artist's recording projects with many of the details, including choosing which material to record, interfacing with the recording engineer, adapting arrangements, balancing the record budget, and influencing mixes. You can become recording or audio engineer. He is responsible for capturing sound and using it in the studio. He'll deal with both analog and digital audio, compressors, microphones, and signal flow, and typically combine both traditional and tech-savvy recording techniques to record music. But for this, you need to become well-versed in multiple recording technologies and also develop file management skills. Other than this, you can also become session musician. Here, you can perform another musician's album and perform various acts. If you are extremely proficient at your instrument, the path to becoming a successful session musician can be rewarding and even lead to solo career. A successful session musician needs to be best at their instrument and has a solid reputation for their creativity. You can also become artist manager. He connects people, creates opportunities, and takes things forward. Here, your work is not only to do management, but this role also includes making sales calls, negotiating contracts, and giving constructive criticism. You have another option here. You can also become tour manager. He is involved in every aspect of band's career and arrange everything related to it, like transportation, accommodation, scheduling, and finances of a tour. Here, you need to be responsible. I hope this video has given you some valuable information about the music industry. And if you are passionate about music, just keep honing your skills and no one can stop you from achieving milestones. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe the channel.